Hello everybody, what's going on? It's Lewis here, and I know we haven't done a video in a while, but we're going to be getting back into videos. And before we start, I do just want to say I'm going to have a vlog coming soon on the channel, and I'm going to be answering your questions at the end of that vlog. So if you have any questions for the vlog, I will include them. Let me know down below, ask the questions, and let's just jump into the video. So we have a war here, NDO Open War, Week 4, Smash Italy Pro against Axom Extreme. And we're going to be looking at some of the attacks from Smash Italy Pro. So let's jump into number 5. Is an 11v11 attack with the E-Drags on this base. Quite a weird base. Not really too sure how I would go about attacking it. Obviously it is very spread out, so you wouldn't really use E-Drags usually, but around the outside there is the buildings that are compact, so it's just the core which is pretty deadly. So starts off with a baby dragon down the bottom, and he's going to Sui the queen here just to take down a few defenses and make the funnel. He's got the ice golem here, the new addition to the game, and that is going to be doing a little bit of tanking, not too much, but it will keep the queen up for a tiny bit longer. Is also going to freeze a few defenses when it dies, and the queen's just going to take down that side. He's got the king on the other side here with the E-Drag for the funnel, and that is going to take down the funneling buildings on the outside. So now the funnel is made. He's got the stone slammer coming in here with the E-Drags and warden going to be placed behind. Pretty simple attack here, but obviously the freezes were really nice because you see that freeze there on the air defense and the eagle, stopping the eagle doing anything. And he's got the stone slammer out front tanking for the E-Drags and the balloons, which is obviously really good. Now the reason he used E-Drags here is because the base has double multi-infernos and is pretty compact around the outside. So the core is really the only deadly part. I don't even think there was a CC on this one. I think it was a Lalo CC because he doesn't bring a poison, and I didn't see a CC come out. So it looks like a Lalo CC, another reason for you to use E-Drags. And at this point, all the air defenses are down. Tornado trap going off in the middle. Not really too sure why that didn't go off earlier. Must have avoided it. But that isn't going to do anything. Just going to affect the warden. And he's still got a free spell in the bag. And about 6 or 7 E-Drags left up in this raid here. So this is overkill. 1 arch tower. And the Expo, which is about to go down. And that's really the only defenses that can affect these E-Drags. And that is going to be a triple here for Smash Italy Pro. So pretty nice 11v11. Pretty simple with the E-Drags and the funnel, but there was good base identification here. He noticed the double multi-infernos and he noticed the Lalo CC. So that is one of the reasons he did use this attack. So let's just jump into a couple more from this war. And we're going to move down to number 9 here, which is a pretty good 10v10 attack. So he's got the Electron here, obviously the pretty popular strategy right now. One of the main strategies I'm seeing without the bats. And here we go. So Blip coming through, just going to target the town hall obviously, and he's got the clones with the E-Drag in the CC and the Rage Spell. Going to be right on top of the queen, is going to take it down. I'm going to get a couple more defenses here. Going to take down an Inferno as well. CC is down, and this E-Drag's just going to make a funnel. So he's going to drop a few minions around the outside, clear these trash buildings up the top, and he's going to Sui some heroes down here, just so the loons have pretty good pathing when they do go around. Now he gets a little bit unlucky towards the end of this raid. We will see that in a moment, but the heroes Sui does go well, and the CC is going to be pulled just a couple of loons because the dragon was already killed. Queen's ability is going to be fine to deal with that, and he is going to get an air defense here, which is quite helpful because without that I don't know if this would have been a triple because it was kind of close towards the end. And let's see how it goes. So here comes the Lalo. So he's just going to surgically drop some loons in here and hasting them through. The early Lava Hound does go down instantly to a couple of air mines and the air defenses, but he does drop in a backup one and a backup second one on this other air defense. And at this point, he's got so many loons. The only thing that could stop him is this wizard tower section up here, and you'll see how this affects him because the last air defense is at the top, and that isn't going to be anywhere near the wizard towers, which means the Lava Hounds are going to be pretty useless as well. So he's going to be dropping a haste here on these balloons. I wouldn't have done that. I would have hasted down here, because these wizard towers you see almost do finish him, but let's see what happens. So the Lava Hounds at the top are doing a little bit of tanking for them balloons, but this wizard tower almost takes down all of his balloons down there, and it was pretty close, especially with these skeletons. But it is just clean up now. He does have the triple. Lava Hound is almost going to pop, which would have been helpful, but it doesn't. And he's got a few balloons here going around the outside just for the cleanup, and it is going to be a triple. So I would have said maybe haste the balloons over here, because the wizard tower almost did kill them, or even send some back-end loons behind that wizard tower just to distract it, but it did work out in the end. So let's move on to another one here. by Nicholas, and it is going to be a queen charge hog with the slammer. Probably my favourite attack right now at Tunnel 10. I've been doing pretty well with it myself in our wars. So queen taking down the town hall. He's got a baby dragon to funnel, and the idea of this attack is you get the queen, you get a section of the base, and you get the CC, and that is going to leave up a good portion for the hogs to path in. He's got 2 radius here, obviously, because the queen is kind of deep, and he drops his king on a Tesla farm, which is actually perfect. Definitely not what he expected, but that is quite helpful there. And the king is going to take down that, so the hogs don't have to worry about it any time later. So he's got the slammer going to be coming in a second on this mortar, and the slammer does a perfect job, goes straight to this arch tower and opens up every single wall piece here. It one-shots the walls, which is pretty overpowered. I would say it should take 2, but we're going to see how it works here. Obviously got the Valks in the CC, they're going to take down the queen, they're going to take down the witch, and the Brave Dragon in the CC isn't really going to do too much to this Rage Queen, especially because it's under poison, and the king has made the funnel, so the queen is going to go in. So at this point it's going pretty well. Queen still has the ability, and that is going to be pretty good because this Inferno might do some damage. It is going to lock on now, so might have to put the ability in second. There we go. And he's got the hogs coming in here, 3 heals, and he's going to be dropping an early heal in just a moment once they path towards this air defense. So there we go, heal down. Queen is still up, obviously, with the ability been used, and the hogs in the middle do get quite unlucky. They path onto a giant bomb just out of range of that heal, so he does lose a few there, and the queen is still up there. That's the main point in this raid. The queen is going to be a real hero here and take down a few more splash defenses, and without that, don't know if he would have had enough hogs. Gonna have to pop another heal here because the giant bomb goes off. Skeletons are doing quite a bit of damage. He does use the poison a little bit early, but at this point it's going to be a triple, even hitting a few giant bombs. But the queen is still up, and she's going to take down the final defense. The hogs can turn around and hit the skeletons, and he's got clean up wizards and archers around the outside, so that's a pretty good attack there. I enjoyed that one. I like the queen charge because the queen just got so much value, and even though the hogs didn't do amazing, they did hit literally every giant bomb. The queen did just enough to manage to get a triple, but a few things that could have been worked on there. But I do like the funnel and the Valkyries in the CC. I never really know what to take in the slammer CC. Sometimes I take balloons, sometimes I take Valkyries, but let me know down below what you use in the slammer CC in a queen charge. And we are back with one more attack here where Mizo minions crushed KMG here. So let's just jump into attack on number 17. Here we go. It is La Joshua coming in with the Dragon Bat attack, Dragabat, and he's going to be suing the heroes down here, and he has this slammer, and it is going to go a little bit wrong towards the middle of the attack, but it does manage to turn out to be a pretty overpowered triple either way. So he's got the funnel here with the heroes at the bottom, and he's got the slammer coming in at the top, which is going to funnel the dragons inwards, and the king is going to get locked on by the multi, but that's not really a problem. It is going to do enough value. And here is where it goes wrong. The barbarians lured the Lalo CC. Obviously didn't want that to be lured because it wouldn't have come out if the dragons in the balloons just went over it. He's going to be freezing the wizard tower and dropping in the bats. They're going to take down an air defense and a couple arch towers here and the expo with the help of the dragons. And the bats are going to go down pretty soon though, because these arch towers do quite a bit of damage. Now because the lava hand was lured from the CC, all the dragons go over towards it, pop it, and then the lava pups come out. And that is going to cause a bit of an issue here and slow his dragons down. You see the bottom group is very far behind the top group. But there is about 8 dragons left up in this one. 7 or 8 dragons. And that dragon which just died even soaked a mine, which is quite lucky. And he is going to have enough. There is only 2 arch towers left in this one, even with loads of buildings left up. And the king, obviously the king can be a tank for these dragons. And that is obviously going to slow them down. But even with that, they are going to have enough to get through this one. So let's just speed it up. 2 times speed, and he is going to end the raid with about 5 dragons left up, and obviously pretty overpowered when you look at it. And if the lava hound didn't pop, probably would have had about 8 dragons left up in this one. So really nice attack, really nice base identification, and that is going to be it for this recap, guys. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm going to be uploading a vlog to the channel pretty soon, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. And if you guys want to leave any comments for me to answer at the end of the video, put them down below and you may be featured in the video. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Peace out.